Hello there. Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back. And I just want you guys to know that you're always welcome when you chime into my YouTube channel. So make sure that you grab you a glass of wine or grab you a glass of cider, kick off those shoes, and just relax. You have just chimed into Tracy Smalls. I am your international inspiring speaker, also better known as the very optimistic chick. So I'd like for you to like my videos. Please make sure and share my videos, and also leave me a comment so that we can have a dialogue as to pose of a monologue. So today, we're going to be talking about Pain to Purpose, Part 2. That's right, Pain to Purpose, Part 2. And we have choices. We have decisions to make when we think in terms of from pain to purpose. But I like to always start my videos by saying that life, in all actuality, is all about a mind game change. That's all life is all about. Which literally means, which I've coined the acronym as mentally igniting non-stop determination. I'm going to say it again. Life is all about a mind game change. Mentally igniting non-stop determination. So let's talk about this pain to purpose. And I'm going to share with you briefly 3 points in regards to when we experience those pain. We can do one of 3 things. We can do 2 or 3 things, or we can do 3 of all 3 things. But here's the deal. When we have our pain, whatever it may be, the loss of a loved one, the loss of a job, a loss of your car, the loss of your pet, whatever. If your best friend say, you know what, I'm done with you, deuces. A loss of that friendship that you've had, or whether it was a business friendship, that loss. You can do 1 or 2 things. You can choose to suffocate and not talk about the loss, kind of shove it under the rug. You know how sometimes when we don't want to talk about anything, we just kind of shove it under the rug and act like it never did happen and never did exist. So if you choose to do that, then do that. Or secondly, you can acknowledge that pain, get you some help, go sit down, talk to somebody, seek your counselor, seek a professional counselor, get you some help to deal with that pain. Or, like with myself, you can choose to develop. This is powerful, guys. Develop a personal relationship with God. And I mean, if that's the choice that you choose to choose, I highly recommend that you do so, because in doing that, when we have our pain, oops, sorry, boo-boo, not boo-boo, but someone was calling me. But yeah, in doing that, when you have your pain, and when I had my pain, I chose the latter. I had chosen to develop a personal relationship with God. And I mean, when I say that He had given me the peace that surpasses all understanding, He did. When I thought I wasn't going to be able to breathe again, when I thought that I wasn't going to be able to stop crying in the middle of the night, waking up with swollen eyes, when I thought that I wasn't going to ever stop about wanting to hurt myself, harm myself, kill myself, and that I'd rather be dead, when I chose to seek a personal relationship with God and develop that relationship, that pain was no longer pain. And it manifested into me having a purpose. And here's what happened. And I want to say it had to been, oh gee whiz, about 20 years ago. Yeah, I was dating this guy. And when I said I had made him the center of my life, I did. Don't ever do that. Don't ever lose yourself in relationships. But I did. I made this man the center of my life. And when I tell you, after he left, first, we were planning to buy a house together. Then after that, I found out that we couldn't, because he had chosen to marry his kids' mama at the time. Boy, was I devastated. I was so damn devastated. It was like, whoa, how am I going to deal with this pain? I mean, the pain was so excruciating that every day I woke up, I was hurting. I was in pain. That emotional pain, y'all. When I tell you it ain't no joke, it ain't no joke. I've been there, done that. But yeah, truly indeed, I got my deliverance from that pain when I decided to develop that personal relationship with God. So there you have it. What happens is, I don't want any of you guys to ever suffocate your pain. Because eventually it's going to manifest. And then we don't want it to manifest into something ugly where you're exploding, where you're going and just, going on a rampage, having road rage, having anger issues, wanting to go somewhere and just destroy the whole place. No, we ain't trying to do that. Know that with God, He has placed people strategically as professionals to give us the help that we're needing when we need it. So don't ever feel ashamed or embarrassed to say, I'm not okay. And then get some help so you can, and so that I can become okay, and so that I can become better. That's where those professionals come in at, okay? I'm one of them, you know, as a master's level in counseling, professional counselor, that is. So yeah, when I tell you the pain, I remember there were days I would drive down the highway headed to work, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather just drive off the road. This pain is so painful. It just hurts so. I even remember telling the physician, that I was working for at the time in this clinic. It was an allergy and asthma clinic. I told this doctor that I was pretty cool with the physician. I said, you know what? My nerves are shot. And when I say my nerves were shot, they were. They were gone. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I was floating. I felt like I was high and hadn't taken a drink, hadn't taken a drug or nothing. I just felt so out of sync. I felt out of balance. So then, she prescribed me. She gave me, either it was a muscle relaxer or whatever it was. But I know I took it one day, and it just relaxed me. I didn't take it the whole duration of what she gave me for those couple of days or whatever, but it helped. But my point is, and I also had suggestions. I had a friend at the time to say, man, you may as well just take you a drink. You feel better. Take you a drink. And I'm thinking, I thought about it and I evaluated it. And I was like, but hell, if I take a drink, the damn problem gonna still be there when I come from being tipsy or when I come from not being drunk. So that was not going to be the answer. I wasn't about to start drinking again. I haven't drank in over 20 plus years, so that wasn't going to happen on my watch. Not at all. That was not a great solution. So then, when I think in terms of pain to purpose, there's my story. I was heartbroken, devastated. I was in that intimate relationship. Dude had broken my little heart. But today I come to say thank you for breaking my heart, because it was with God that I sought a personal relationship. And He was able to bring all of my little broken pieces, every little bits and pieces, back together and made me whole. So had it not been for that experience, I would not have this testimony. It was a test, but I triumphed. And I want you guys to know that as well. When we have pain, make it a purpose. Don't go through that pain for nothing. Get a t-shirt that say, I've been through the pain, but it birthed the purpose. That's what it's all about. When we have these issues, it is to be a blessing to other people, an infinite blessing that it is. So then I leave with you guys today to say that with my pain, it was purpose. When my heart was broken, it was to get me to establish a closer relationship with God. Because I told myself, I said I needed something solid. I needed a rock. I needed something that was not going to change. Something that wasn't going to be interchangeable. Something that was not going to move. Something that was going to be sturdy. So I say that to say, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, pain to purpose, it's all about finding positive resolution. And like I said, I highly recommend as a solution and to have a purpose, make sure that you always consult with the Creator, God. He'll bring you peace. I'm telling you, He will bring you peace in the midst of your trials, in the midst of your tribulations. I'm here telling you, because I've been there, done that, when my heart was broken. So, until next time, I just want to say thanks a million. I appreciate you guys.